Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That is Monday through Thursday. Now this is a general reading. You know, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. This time though, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I will be using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. And instead of my angel cards coming out, my guardian angels wanted to come out, so we will pull one of those. I will also use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. And in this introduction, I will use my Waite Rider traditional tarot deck. Okay? Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the words come out, they're just going to come out. So we will see what we will see. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. I do talk about higher power. That's who I connect with. That's who I call. Now, that could be, though, your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, your voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is for you. Okay, so there's, just what I call is not necessarily what you call. Okay, anyway, I talk about this week that there's been lots of weird stuff going on. So, we have the new moon, which was on the 8th. That was in Leo. Now we have those two full moons in Aquarius. They're bracketing the Leo season. Now the new moon, basically, this new moon, when it is on the 8th, which is the Lion's Gate or the Lion's Portal, gate portal, whatever you want to say about this, this is happening on the 8th also. So all of these things, the two full moons in Aquarius, the new moon that's in Leo falling on the 8th of August, which is that portal's gate, that Lion's Gate, this happens, like the last time this happened was 8 years ago. The prior time this happened was 11, and that's how that works. It's like an 8-11, 8-11 type of cycle. So this is not common. Now, we also have a Friday the 13th in August. That's not common. That happens a minimum of every 6 years. I think the last time, though, this was 11 years ago, so we do have that 1-1 energy. And you have to remember when I was talking about the 8 and and 11 years with the full moon. So we have that 1-1, we have that 8 energy. So there's a lot of different energies going on for Leo season. And that makes things a little bit stronger, a little bit something that we don't necessarily deal with in a common way. Okay, so let's put it that way. Now, also on the 11th of this week, this month, we have Mercury, which is about communication. There's a lot of karma with that. That happens a little bit more. Karma is a little more tangible when it's retro. Okay, but there is karma with Mercury. Mercury is a very fast planet, so things could be happening very, very fast. However, Mercury goes into Virgo, and this is on the 11th. Virgo is an earth sign. Earth signs like to ground things. Earth signs like to make things very clear. Now, I know that because I have people in my life that are Virgos, and they want to be very clear with their communication. So there could be something, during this time that there's just very clear communication happening. Okay, so we have that. Now, of course, we have the other things that I've been talking about. Saturn in Aquarius, reality, seeing the reality versus the illusion. So lots of stuff going on. But remember, Saturn in Aquarius, whether it be retro or going forward, that's going to be happening for at least another, another year and a half. So we're not even in the middle of it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And of course, Aquarius with Jupiter, which kind of gives a little bit of the comfort during all of this rough times. Now, let me see what we have. I'm going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards because they have been calling to me a little bit more so. And I do feel that they're good for the introduction. And I do feel that they're, it gives kind of an overview of what's going on in possibly the bigger scheme of things. Now, when we do our readings for the signs, we all have to live within the big scheme of things. So let's see what we might have here. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, numbers do have strong meanings. Many times numbers are messages from the universe, from angels. So write them down. Also, too, if any archangel comes to visit, write that name down, too. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, first card. Okay, here we have this, the Chariot. Now, it was reversed, a little stronger energy. The Chariot is a number 7. 7, I feel, is a divine number. I always liken it to the divine umbrella, the divine protection. Now, the Chariot also, to me, is kind of hands up, hands off. Things are going to happen whether you want them to happen or not. You don't necessarily have the control, but there is a divine force controlling the way things are. Now, Chariot is also about fast moving. So there could be the energies, and we know that the energies are very strong. They are very fast. They are very, very intense. So the Chariot brings a lot of things. Now, the Chariot, too, in a personal reading could bring about a promotion, career change. But again, I always feel very quick energy, quick movement. Something could be changing, or something could be in the process of changing, and it's almost a little overwhelming. And the best thing to do is hands off and leave it to your higher power. Your next card is the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's very fluid, it's very emotional. But Wands energy, Rod's energy, this is fire energy, and that is your Leo, Sagittarius, and your Aries. Now, queens stand in their power. The Queen of Wands knows who she is. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a male or female. We all have some Queen of Wands in us. But the Queen of Wands knows who and what she is. She knows what is owed to her. She knows the allegiance that should be there. She looks, she does have the compassion of the water, have that emotional, I do know, I love you, I understand. But the Wands is also very passionate. She will take this and she will bring it, whatever she feels it needs to be done to the right, to the right of, meaning righteousness. She's going to promote that. She is going to go after that. She is going to rule in that favor. But there is a lot of emotions with the Queen of Wands. There is a lot of passion with the Queen of Wands. But never doubt, the Queen of Wands knows who she is. Okay, let's go on. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights, and I'm going to stop this for a moment. Sorry about that. I had to cough. The Knight of Pentacles, very straightforward, very much going after what I need to go after, very much, do not stop me. Pentacles in itself is our earth energy. And again, that is our Virgo. And I think that that's interesting that we have Mercury going into Virgo, on the 11th. So that's our Virgo, our Capricorn. It is also our Taurus. Again, earth energy, home, money, house, how we create our money, how we create our career, what are we going after. Knights are very directional. You point them in the way to go. The universe points them in the way to go. Things happen, you go there. Now, Knights underlying energy, because all the quartz cards, they're not just what, Wands is just not fire. Pentacles is just not, earth when we're talking about quartz cards. The underlying energy for the Knight is fire. Now, we talked about that. So there is a passion. There is a, I am moving towards this. I am seeing what I want. I am going towards this. So again, there is a passion in this. But the Knight of Pentacles is like, oh, we've got some work to do. And oh my gosh, we got to start working on this. There has to be some, so whatever this changes, whatever this is, I know how it's supposed to be. I know what life is supposed to be like. I know what is owed to me. I know what is, what this connection is. It's not really a selfish energy, so don't think of it as, yes, this is what's owed to me. No. It's just, I know what is needed. I know what is owed, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is very much, we're going after this. We're doing this. Nothing is stopping us anymore. Okay? So we will see how that all connects with this week. But we do have, and I did tell you about Friday the 13th coming up, didn't I? If I didn't, Friday the 13th in August, okay, now that's in itself is weird. It is strange. And Friday the 13th, yeah, I think I did, in August, comes every 6+ years. The last time it happened, I think that it was, did I say 2010? So that would have been 11 years. So again, we have that 11-year anniversary. So we have a lot of 1-1s. We have a lot of 8s. Let us see where we're going for this week. And let's begin our readings. Hello, my Leos, and happy birthday to you. We're coming to the other side of your season. So, it's still very, very intense. It's still very hot. That's why I have these, I love all of the backgrounds that I've had for Leo season, but it's still very, very hot. Also, I forgot to mention this in the introduction. The Lion's Gate portal is supposed to be closing on the 11th. So there's a lot of this 1-1 and 8 energy going on. So let's see what we have. Card is already falling for my Leos for this week. What kind of energies do we have? And here we are. All of these are reversed. So that all has very, very strong energy. So here we go. First card is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers isn't always about relationships in the romantic state, but it could be. It definitely could be. But 6 has the number of man, so it is the effort that we put into it. This is also Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the angel of healing. Will bring healing inside, outside, spiritual, physical, natural, supernatural. Wherever and whatever you need, Archangel Raphael will work with. Okay? But the Lovers is about relationships, is about coming together. It is about healing those relationships and possibly making something in a better manner, making it stronger, making it something that that we can work with, that we actually have a little bit of love, forgiveness with. Okay, so yes, it does have something to do, it has a lot to do with relationships. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a new relationship that is, blossoming. It doesn't mean that it's not, but it's generally that there is a healing within relationships. Or there could be, I'm getting this, there could be people from the past coming into your life again where you're going to have to foster a new relationship. You may need to also change some of the parameters and boundaries of the present relationship. So, this is kind of like, two people working together, or they're living together, they're working together, and they're very used to each other's role in their relationship. And now I shouldn't say all of a sudden, but it could be. In some ways, one of the partners' how that person, does their part of their life, it's shifting, it's changing. So there has to be, so now instead of it being like this, it's kind of like, how do we fit together? Now, so this kind of means either that somebody around you has some changes in their own boundaries or in their own paradigm, or you yourself are having some shifting. It is learning to adapt again. It's learning to work with these changes. Okay, whoever needed that one. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. And again, Archangel Raphael and the number 6. Next card, the 3 of Gabriel. So we have a 6-3 energy going on. Gabriel is your energy, also Sagittarius and Aries, passionate and burning and determined energy. This is about your ship coming in. This is about you taking that next step. There's a sense of acclaim coming. There's a sense of recognition coming. There's a sense of you coming into that next step type of energy. Now, it may be, maybe this person, if this is another relationship, and relationships could be your work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. These are people that might have to learn to support you in a different way. Maybe they've been used to you being their support, and now they have to support you because something is shifting for you. There is major shifts in the air with Leo season, with this week. And, this is a time where, you could actually have some, I keep getting the word acclaim. I don't know if that means that you're going to, maybe you're going to have, maybe somebody's going to come and interview you. Maybe you're going to be on the, the news or something in a positive way. Not, not a bad way, positive way. But there is something that it's like there is a promotion of energy here. There is a going that next step of energy. And it's, you've been riding the waves, because I kind of get the riding the waves, and now the waves are pushing you into, your ship comes in, pushing you into that better place. So, prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So, there we are. Your last card. Leap of faith. So now we have a 630, and when I talk about the numbers, writing them down, then go to your search engine, put them in, put angel numbers behind it. 0 is God or source energy, divine energy. Leap of faith, this is Archangel Metatron. Metatron is thought to have been Enoch. Now, Metatron, when we think of the archangels, we don't necessarily think of Metatron too much. And Metatron doesn't come often to be, to take you to that next step. But Metatron, if this is, Enoch, basically before the flood, walked on earth, was transmuted, transfixed, transformed into an angelic being. Okay, so there is something about Metatron, knows what the human existence is like, but yet knows how to reach out, talk, believe in that higher power, that divine. So the leap of faith is exactly what it's saying. It is believe, have confidence in yourself, and when this opening comes, again, there could be a little struggle with this, nothing that you can't get through, so when I'm talking about the changes in the relationship, it seems like you may be, being brought, and again, when I'm saying brought, there is this, this something up there happening, brought into more, like I said, acclaim, being noticed more, and this is a choice for you. Do you take that leap of faith, or do you say maybe next time? Anyway, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Now, when I was pulling out my angel cards, I pulled out my guardian angel cards, and it was like, and I remember looking and saying, to my angel cards, no, and these were yes. So let's see, these are a little more narrative, but let's see, they want to talk. And there we go. Here we go. This is reversed. So everything is reversed here. Very strong stuff for you. And this is the 10 of thoughts. So we have this 63010. Okay? 10's transition, 1's new beginnings, 0 again, divine source, energy. Anyway, the 10 of thought. Thought is also air energy. Air energy is our Libra, Aquarius, and also Gemini. This is leaving something behind to go into something better. Now, a situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Many times we're like, I know, but we're just going to take a little with us. No, you got to let go. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So there is a lot of, this is, again, moving on energy, wants to push you forward. There's a universal energy that's saying, come on, it's time, it's time, it's time. Let's move. A lot of things that you've been waiting for, my Leos, So much possibilities with this week. Not to say, I'm never going to say it's easy, because there's just so darn many weird types of things happening for you. Well, and you're like, well, what else is new, Deb? But it's just, there's so much happening, and it's such an odd time. It's kind of like and again, if you choose not to make these changes, or not to ride with this tide, or ride with these energy, that's okay. That is okay. We all have these choices to make. And sometimes not moving is also having a leap of faith too. So don't worry so much about it. However, if there is some things happening, if you've been, a lot of this is also if there are things happening, you have put the groundwork in. You have made the foundation for these changes. Okay? And that could be because of your own spiritual development, because you have created a stronger relationship with your higher power. It could, and then what happens is the supernatural works in the natural, and you're that conduit that helps put that out there. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy for my Leos. This is not reversed. Orange calcite. Now, this is really, really good. If you have this, please, you might want to carry it with you. Boosting self-esteem, because, you're gonna need to have that a little bit, because there is a sense of modesty. Sometimes it's like, oh, don't make me commit. Expressing sexuality, psychological healing, energetic living. So there's a lot going on this week. Lots of things going on this week. And my Leos, you are the center of attention. Anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I need you to do that. So if you would, I appreciate it. The most important thing, my Leos, is to always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.